Good morning, traders. I'm Ricky Gaspard. I am your host, and happy Friday, and God bless. This morning we are sorted by volume, highest to lowest, and we're going to be watching for volume spikes over here in this column. As soon as we see a volume spike, we will click on it and check out the stock. If it's moving upwards, we will immediately check the current bar volume and make sure that we have enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is high numbers flying by in this indicator right here. We'll be watching for the moving average crossover. If we have a moving average crossover and we have these white spikes below it, we will then confirm that there's volume coming in, and especially buyers, and that's indicated by these green dominator master bars. So if we have a good setup, high volume green bars, and then we come down here and confirm the My Blessing indicator, we like to see it doing this just before the run up. If all of that is confirmed, I will be watching for pullbacks to occur. So once it's running up, I don't chase green candles. I will mark a resistance level like so, and when the stock stops pulling back, I'll mark a support level like this, and we will try to play an entry right here on this support level for the bounce back up. This is not a good example, but I'm sure you'll see one this morning before the morning is over. I thank you for joining me this morning. Never trade off of my screen. My screen is sometimes delayed. Delays can cost you money. Make sure you trade off of your own computer. I'm also not a financial advisor. Don't take my words as an indication to enter a trade or exit a trade. Make sure you contact a professional financial advisor before you take any of my advice. I don't want to be liable for you to lose any money, and it is very possible to lose in the stock market. Make sure that your chart, TIF, over in Inactive Trader is set to EXT so you can trade extended hours. And we have about 1 minute left to go before the market starts. Good luck to everyone. I will try to find them as fast as I can. We've had a few movers this morning. They seem to have calmed down since then. But we'll keep an eye on them and see which ones start taking off. That's going to be indicated right here. You got about 10 seconds to go. This column is very critical to getting in early. We need to find them as soon as they start moving up. Here we go. This number needs to be increasing, not just popping up here green and steady. All right, first one on the run is PXMD. It's under $1. I will not be playing it, but I will mark out support and resistance if it continues to take off. We're watching these volume numbers. We have nice volume flow on this stock. It is going to go up, it appears. Nice run up. It's only a couple of pennies. That's why I'm not playing it. I want something with some meat behind it. So make sure you trade off of your screen. I am going to be jumping around and make sure that we catch the right stocks. This one is still moving. So if you want an earlier entry, make sure you sort by volume highest to lowest and be watching all of these numbers right here for anything that's increasing. Once you see one increasing, just look over here and see if it's green for a spike. So no pullback play yet on PXMD. Still climbing up slowly. So you penny stock players are in the money already this morning. Watching these numbers, they're green, but they're not rising. Still going up. So we caught it on this very first candle near the top of it, and it's risen, let's say 8 cents since then. No pullback play on this stock. You would have had to buy it as it was rising. I don't suggest that, but maybe you're braver than I am. NXPL on the run up. I seen it earlier. I just wanted to make sure I caught that penny stock for you guys. It's down here in the other scan if you're wondering why it's not in this scan. This is a custom scan. Nothing like this one. There was a pullback. This is what we're talking about here. I wasn't watching it, so I missed it. So the stock ran up, it pulled back. I would have marked a support level here for the run back up, and this is where you try to enter. Possible second pullback. Let's try it. I'm going to put a resistance level there. When this candle closes, I will mark support. I can't guarantee a second run up. We'll see how it goes. If we get a long wick on the bottom of this candle, that means the buyers are buying up what they're selling, and it could run up some more. Be watching these bars down here to turn green and taller. That means they're coming back in for a second run. There's the support level down here. There's the run up. Watch those dominator bars down there. They're getting taller and taller and taller. Watch for long wicks on the top. That's sellers driving it back down. Nice pullback play. Still going. That's about a 10-cent candle. Watch the dominator bars. I see a red one coming in. Bull over bears, are you trying to put in a large order? Sometimes if you click the mouse as it's running up, it moves faster than your order, and that's why it didn't fill probably. Maybe try putting an entry or timing your entry when it breaks the high of the previous, when it breaks this one here. I like to try to catch it as low as possible. I'm sure you do too. But it could have just skipped right over you, or you could have just been right under the run. We're still going up. That was a third pullback right there. I don't know if I would chance it any further than this. So if you're in profit, take most of it. You may want to leave a little there to see if it's going to run some more. Watch for the red bars. You can see the My Blessing indicators pointing south. It's probably over. Rumo, we don't predict them. We just play them. We don't know where they're going. We're just watching buyers and sellers. That's all you need to watch. Join the group. Join the buyers. If you're shorting, join the sellers. That's the only way I'll play the market. I don't try to predict any kind of numbers. I'm just going with the flow. That's the best way I can put it. That's it. Take the blessing as it's given to you. Why make it hard? Just join the group. Anas, if you're not a premium member, you can get it over by joining our Discord. I give it away to those that subscribe for free. Once you sign up to the Discord, the link is at the top of the chat window, that blue and yellow bar. If you sign up for free, there's a channel on the left that says free indicators. It will not include this volume spike column here, but it will have the volume for you. If you want all the tools, you have to join our premium service. It's $79.95 a month, but you can get that back in the first trade. And then you get a whole bunch of tools and scans and some free live streams. And every morning, this is what we do. If you don't believe me, come here every morning. So my blessing was correct. It said it was over, and it was. It's over. For now, anyway. TPET. It's a very cheap stock, 25 cents. I won't be playing it. CPNG starting to move. Volume is still low. I'm looking at this column here, and it's not moving. TPET, 26 cents, moving up. Rumo, it just monitors the stock that's moving. It's monitoring the trend. The white line is the trend of the stock. You can see it slightly turning up here. And this line here are buyers and sellers. When it's red, they're selling. When it's green, they're buying. And when they're pointing north, it's like it's going to go. This indicator's pretty good at predicting. All right, I need something to trade. I'm watching both columns, make sure there's no green numbers moving. If they move, they will come up to the top though. And XTP. And XPL. Looks like it's already dropped off of my list. So as these stocks are moving, add them to your personal watch list in XPL. I'm not going to add the penny stocks. I don't play them. Everything you see on my screen is what you need, actually. This is very important column. This volume spike is important. This V4 indicator is important. These volume bars are important. This is not your normal volume. It's the volume we watch. And this my blessing indicator. All these tools work together off the same code. They're displayed in a different format. And that's what makes this work. Mara. I like to catch it down in this range, but there's no guarantee it's going to go up until it's going up. I used to play this stock in the $7 range. Those days are over, I think. Usually if Bitcoin is going up, Mara is going to go up, and so will Wolf, WULF. You are correct, Bob, but this is Friday. It's the end of the week. People will make money in the morning and they will start selling everything they have to go back to cash before the weekend. At least the smart ones do. You got that right, Habanero. Wait till the bus comes, get on. When the bus stops, get off. That's a good way to put it. See you later, Rumo. Have a blessed one. So now all we do is wait and let the tools do the work. That's a lot better than trying to find something to buy the old way. Seahorse, I don't know which part you missed. And XPL. We've already been watching it. It's holding this price range. It could continue to go. I'll go ahead and mark the resistance level. This is the pullback range. We've already had a pullback here, a pullback here. The third pullback I said don't trust, and the price fell. While I wasn't watching, it went back up. We are in a pullback now, so we'll watch it. I like to see a lot more buyers, a lot more volume coming in here before I even attempt to get in. These low numbers don't impress me. I want to see it really flying. It's looking good now. It's getting up there. We may break through that 270 range, or we may not. We are on the third pullback. That resistance level may be firm. I am sorting by highest volume to lowest. We've done this several times. I've sorted by each column. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This morning it's working. Green spike here. TPET, we looked at it earlier this morning, is now running again. Is that cheap? 25-cent stock. Buyers are coming in, running on up. See how easy this is? The hard part is determining your entry and exit. What's good is we're not having to check each one of these, even though the volume moves. We just need to watch this column. Gonna check another stock here, NXLP from yesterday. This is the one we were watching just a couple minutes ago. Looks like we did break through the 270. My blessing indicator with the lines looks good. I don't see any tall dominator bars yet. This looks good. We are above yellow. That's a good sign. That third pullback is hard to stay above. If you didn't ring the doorbell when you came in, please hit the like button for me. Let's keep the ratings up so I can keep training, so I can keep these live streams going. YouTube will pay me about a quarter, but that's better than nothing. I'm a trader. I understand profit. And if you're not a premium member and you want to donate, you can click the $sign down there where you type in the chat with the square around it. Then click the super chat and name your price if you want to donate. That helps me too. All right, I'll click it. It's moving. We are looking at PXMD again. Very low volume, not a lot of buyer interest in it. So 220 watching, only 85 people like me. I don't know about you guys. Maybe I should cut these down to 30 minutes and spend more time over on the premium side. I think if they participated more and came to these live streams every morning, they would love to hit that like button. Oh, Fridays. Fridays are slow. We did have a couple movers this morning. NXPL, PXMD barely moving. Couple of penny plays went up about 8 cents. ALLR may move. You can set an alarm in ThinkorSwim on the chart. If you put a line across your chart, you can right click and create an alert right here. And when it reaches it, it will signal you if you're there to see the signal. I don't know if they work in pre-market. I don't use them. I'm usually here for the stock play. If I set an alert when something hits a certain price, I'll probably never see it. If you're going to trade, be there. This yellow line is the average between the high and the low as the stock is moving. You are welcome. Now go find us some buyers so we can make some money. You are welcome, Rumo. BENF. Really cheap stock. It's not going to come up on my scans. I think my minimum price is 25 cents. I think a small purchase here would be 10,000 shares to make any money. And good luck getting in and getting out with that amount of shares. Running up, and thank you, Robert, for that call out. PXMD, I'm watching the spike on it. It's not spiking yet. That's all you have to watch is that VSC column. Man, I need something in the $5 range that's going to move at least 50 cents so I can hit it hard and call it a week. My personal watch list, I still have Verb, ADIL, NA, RLYB, Rent, ELYM. Those are leftovers. I'm still monitoring them today. Continuing to go up for the penny lovers. Run, run, run. Isn't that beautiful? Too bad it's not in the right price range. And ThinkorSwim shares is supposed to be like the float. But I think the float in the shares in ThinkorSwim is shares held and available. It doesn't match the float on any other website that you check it on. They need to just go ahead and fix it, call it float, and put the correct numbers there. Give us the tools we need. I don't know why they didn't create all of these tools through all of these years. They know it's about buyers and sellers. Maybe they didn't want to give away the secret. Who knows? Yeah, some color in level 2. Let's do this, right? Can I put up an update in there? It's at the bottom of the scan list. So that C just stands for color. So if these percentages exceed 2%, it's going to highlight the background color gray so that you know, hey, this one's over 2%, it could run up. If I sort by it, let's see if there, yeah, see the gray here? It's letting you know these 3 stocks are over 2%, but they're not moving. So in pre-market, it's totally different, but it helps out during the regular session. It's down there near the bottom. It's probably a pullback, but I've never had success doing pullbacks on these super cheap stocks. That would be the pullback. Let's see if it gets a bounce. Or does it continue to sell off like the rest of them do? The one thing that I would really like to see, and I wouldn't care if they didn't fix the rest of the stuff, but I would like to see these scans get rid of their delay of 5 minutes. I know they can do it. Because this doesn't have a delay. Just put it live for us. I mean, it's okay that we trade in groups and everybody's scan refresh is different. We pretty much still find all the stocks. But why should we have to rely on a group? Just make them live. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are live once they refresh, but they shouldn't have to refresh. They won't listen, Lynn. They are much bigger than us little people. They probably don't even care if you quit. For everyone that quits, they probably had 10 join. They don't care. Typical Friday volume. Few runners and it dies. 7 o'clock, few runners and it'll die. Market open, a few runners and it will die. If the weed sector's moving, they would be up here somewhere. We don't need to worry about sectors. Unless that's just what you want to trade and keep an eye on. I don't like having to watch anything. I just want it to come to me, let me click the button to get out, and I'm done with it. Good morning, Lance. BENF, that really cheap stock is still going. Hope you penny players are making $1 million. Habanero, I understand what you're doing, brother. I do the same thing on the side. I just don't tell nobody. I have a list of favorites. But I always come back to here and just play the numbers. See how fast I was on that? CPTA, are you going to go from the bottom? Very low volume, so I doubt it. Probably someone trying to nail the bottom or nail the low. Well, at least your coffee don't have time to get cold. You got plenty of time to drink it. What's the old saying? Hurry up and wait. We are inching our way up slowly. I haven't done that lately, Pro Dollar. But I did do it 2 days in a row. Ken, I do not, because I want to catch the volume when it first starts. And to nail an indicator that's that precise, you would still have a bunch of them that would fill the list up because everything moves just a little bit. I want the ones that continue to move. And programming that would be a nightmare. okay, this one, but not that one. But if this one does this, then that one doesn't do this. I mean, I can just hear it already. I'm on a laptop. I keep my coffee way away from the laptop. So ZPTA did not run up all the way. The volume did not increase. There's still a few buyers and sellers there, but they're not doing enough to make me buy it. I used to do that, Habanero. I would create a scan and let it find some stocks. Then I would create another scan to scan that scan. Those of you who've been with me for a while know what I did back then. So a scan, scanning a scan. And that's pretty much how you have to do it. First, you got to sort a list. Then you need another scan to tell you what's moving in that list. You can do that. If you go to your scan list, click the scan tab, and where it says scan in, change it to another scan instead of all stocks. Thank you, Fumagoo. Scott, I've been around the block a time or two, scanning a scan. It worked for a while, and then I realized, well, they don't refresh at the same time. What if the second scan refreshed before the first scan? Then the data's wrong. So if they got out of sequence, it doesn't work. But if they were live scans, it would work. If it's your first time here, these live streams on YouTube are only 1 hour long. I will be ending this stream in about 3 minutes. I appreciate everyone who joined me this morning. We had some movers, but it's Friday. It's kind of slow. But you see what we can do here. We can put you on the movers as soon as they start moving or slightly thereafter. This is what we do or try to do all day long. The market's not cooperating after 9:30, so don't take that the wrong way. But as long as the market is moving and stocks are moving, we will be on top of them. If you haven't joined my premium service, it's well worth the investment. You'll probably make it back quick. Unless you are unexperienced, and you're going to have a learning curve. But this is the kind of education you get for 3.5 hours a day, because I will be continuing for another 2.5 hours over on the premium side. So come and join us. Turn your life around. That's what it's all about. I want you making money. If you're not making money, you need to come learn. Thank you, Iceman. Thank you, Lance. Thank you, Jimmy, Shannon, and everyone. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you joining me this morning. Come here each weekday morning. I do this for an hour. And I want to announce this on the 26th of this month. I am going on vacation until May the 5th. I will not be live streaming on YouTube for that week, but I will be back after that. My retirement is today from my construction company I've owned for 47 years. On the 26th, I'm going to take some time off from everything, refresh the brain, and come back rejuvenated so we can do this over and over again. So if you see me disappear, I will return. Just remember, hey, he's on vacation. I remember now. CPTA. So I'll leave you with this stock. Thank you for joining me. God bless you. Have a great weekend. And thank you for the congratulations.